see, oh, don't mind me reading a book here. I see you just basically just said you put GIW and EIW on the map. Let me dig deep, real deep. Let me get a shovel, stick it in the ground to hit that rock right there, so it make a little ding sound. You didn't put EIW or GIW on the map. Rukia didn't do it because I was focusing on something else. RJ didn't do it. MK didn't do it. Dang, Mexican Ninja didn't do it. The matches you had with Shu Shane did it. From GIW to EIW, put it into it. You saying this? Yo, Shiro Cage put GIW and EIW on the map? No, my friend. I remember when I was in Osaka, Japan, my hometown, about giving to sign a contract to New Japan, and out of nowhere, a phone call. And we'll get to that phone call part. I remember this. You and Shu Shane used to have the most brutal ass matches ever. But I recall he would beat you in every last match. Every last of his matches. And yes, y'all put GIW on the map. Not just you. The matches you had with Shu Shane put you guys on the map. Think the matches. Don't think yourself. Don't think you did everything. Don't think you built it from ground up. The matches you had with Shu Shane put you on the map. Put your guys on the map. Put EIW and GIW on the map. But no. Guess what happened? It came to a closing. You had to close down GIW. Reason why? I don't know why. I wasn't there at that part. I was there when it was becoming EIW. Reason why? I'll tell you why. Y'all guys used to have some memorial matches, man, against MK for the GIW Heavyweight Champion Cage, going against MK. MK couldn't do it. MK may take you to the limit a little to your limit, but it wasn't enough. Shu Shane was a wrestler. He took you for your very limit. He killed, oh man, I mean, y'all guys were going crazy. You guys were trying to, it looked like y'all trying to end each other. But think about this. Every match you've been in with Shu Shane, you lost about him. You lost to him. Then out of nowhere, your ego was getting in the way. Your jealousy was getting in the way. You just don't want Shu to wrestle you. You want to end Shu to prove that you were better than him. The way I see it, my friend, you was pissed off because Shu was about to step down to become general manager. And you didn't want that. You had some unfinished business with Shu Shane. You tried to end his career. You put his family involved. You threatened his family. You threatened him. You threatened his career because he was in a suit and he was making the charges. He was making matches. You didn't want that. You wanted his head on a silver plate. That's what you wanted. You had so much revenge in your heart. You wanted to shoot so bad. You wanted to end him. It was a match. I mean, it was a historical match in a Tokyo Dome. I was there. I was sitting in the back watching this match. You put the GIW Heavyweight Championship on the line. She was in that match. At the right moment, Shu and y'all was going in it. I mean, y'all was going head. Y'all head to head. Both y'all was bleeding. Shu's arm was banged up. I think his arm was broken. It didn't stop him from whooping your ass, though. It didn't stop him. No, it didn't. Because why? Shu had the upper hands in every last matches he faced you in. He had the upper hands in every match. You try to prove a point, you want to beat him. He didn't have to prove a point that he could beat you. He had the upper hands. He know he could beat you. Shu knows you better than anybody else. But when a match, when Shu about to, I don't know, Shu about to hit that devastating death blow, here comes the Michigan Crippler. Came in the ring, locked in the Crippler crossface, nearly snapped Shu Sheng's neck in half. I don't know, y'all had some game plan going on. I don't know, y'all guys were teaming up, trying to get Shu down and trying to take him out, trying to make a statement that you were better than him. I don't know. I wasn't in the match. All I know was a fact that Shu got up. He was so banged up, the ref tried to call the match off. He super kicked the crap out of the referee, and he called in another one. Shu didn't want the match to go on. The reason why he didn't want the match to end, because he know that you had some aggressive anger and revenge for him, and he wanted to tell you this, and he wanted to see how good you are in his matches, see how good you could hang with him. Then out of nowhere, you hit him with a go to sleep. He kicked out of it. You followed up with the L5. He kicked out of it. Then out of nowhere, you follow up with another L5. He kicked out, but the ref had called the match off, and you still retained your championship. Then out of nowhere, Shu put back on the suit and started making charges again, making good charges. He started playing mind games with you, since you start playing mind games with him, because you threatened his family, you threatened his career. So I call it eye for an eye. You threaten me, I make something bad happen to you. I make you pay for it. He made you pay for it. He put you in a match with Mystico. Back to the phone call. Shu Sheng called me because GIW was going out of business. He was the only guy in the back of the locker room sitting there thinking like what he got to do. What he got to do to save this company. Guess what? He dropped the G and put the E. EIW. He called up some few wrestlers from Japan and Mexico. He called up Mexico. First he called me. I was about to get ready to sign a contract in New Japan, and he gave me a phone call. He said, "Hey, hold that pen. Rookie, how does it feel to become a very first Japan person in the United States to capture a gold called Grand Prix Championship?" I said, "You know what? That sounds like a good idea. It's time for me to explore United States of America." And I did. I packed up my things and came to the United States of America. Guess who the first one greeted me? Shu Sheng. He looked at me, he like, this kid right here. He bowed down to me. He said, "I respect everything you do in New Japan. A young kid like you gonna become a future heavyweight champion." I kept that in my head. I kept it in my head. And guess what else he told me? While we sitting there talking, here comes Mystico. Me and Mystico had some long histories together. Long histories together. We used to be in matches. Let me tell you something about Mystico. Mystico used to be a heel. He used to never give a damn about the fans. He didn't give a damn about the fans. He cared less. He had this manager. This manager always feeding him this bullshit. I mean, literally bullshit. He feeds him every bullshit that gets inside his freaking head. Mystico takes it and follows his order like some little bitch. Then out of nowhere, a game changer. I was in a ring with Mystico. Mystico was about to end my career. Then out of nowhere, he was hearing his manager. He was hearing him. His manager was telling him to end my career. Mexico turned on him. He grabbed him in the ring, locked him in a modified cross arm breaker, and snapped his arm, and walked out of New Japan. Never seen him again. Now, what, 3 more years? I'm looking at him right now. Shu Shane told me this. He wants Mexico to face Cage. Cage had that bad attitude, that bad aggressive, diehard type of attitude. He did. But Mexico proved it to him that, hey, you can't always have that diehard attitude because it's not going to get you that far. That's a good one because he was right. That diehard attitude is not going to get you far, man. I don't care how long you can put up with it. It's not going to get you far. It's going to be eating up your soul each and every night. You step out and into the curtains. But believe me, so that didn't stop you. The Mexico was like an obstacle. I mean, you got through him. You brushed the side off of him to get to Shu Shane. You still had some unfinished business with Shu Shane. And guess what? Shu Shane didn't want to step down for GM manager. You made him step down for GM. You kept forcing him. You threatened his career again, and you threatened his family again. You threatened his wife and his kids. Well, he don't have kids. I don't know. I don't know what the man is doing. All I know, he signed me to EIW, and I'm holding the EIW gold. And Shu Shane told me, your opportunity is ticking. You can't waste no time. But it's good that someone else wrestling, winning golds, good for you. Handle your business. But that opportunity, that rematch clause, I'm not gonna wait for long. It might turn into a number one contendership to someone else has to face me. Someone else has to face each other to get to me. Don't wait too long. If you do wait too long, you'll have to start from the bottom like everybody else. But by the way, enough said about that. It's the way you start threatening my family. It's the way you start threatening my future wife and my future kids. Put it this way, my friend. Don't you threaten my future wife and my future kids, because I don't punch below the belt. I don't steep that low to get in someone to talk about their future, their family. If I want to say it to you, I say it right now, like I'm doing right now. I'm saying it in your face, my friend. After I get done with this promo, I'm going to send it off to you, my friend. This is another promo I'm going to do, because I know you're going to do another one. I know you're going to talk smack. Don't talk about my family, because you've been warned. And you always say you're the future of something. Everybody's the future of something. Future of what? You can't predict the future. You got to live on to see the future. In my eyes, you're not the future. You're still the now. And by the way, before I go, you didn't build the GIW or EIW. The matches you had with Shu built it. Think about that.